about? A regular person will never understand the depths of pain losing a kid, and then hitting rock bottom, and then bouncing back so hard. You fearless, and you know God got your back, so you don't care what nobody else say. When God got your back, you don't care what nobody else say. When God got your back, come on, man, y'all understand this, man. Think about this, y'all. First, I was in foster care, right? Grew up in foster care, in prison all my young life. Went to adult prison 16, shot 9 times when I was 18, locked up for murders when I was 19, right? Me, Jay-Z, when I'm 21, get a record deal for $750,000, right? And ever since I was 21, I've been known. I've been known. I've been in prison a lot of times after that, but like, who gets to be lucky like that? To get things like that happen to them and then still keep having things good happen to them. Like, whatever I need, God always sends to me. I lost my son, and I started thinking like, damn, maybe me losing my son was like God saying, bro, I gotta give you some bad pain because I gave you so much good. People out here don't have no money. They going to work, not making money to pay rent, and you get to just do whatever you want, or mostly all your adult life. And would I rather have my son back and have a regular job? Yes, yes. But sometimes God give you stuff and you don't get a chance to pick and decide what you want. I mean, would I want to have a mom and a dad? Yes. I don't have a mom and a dad. I don't have none of that shit. What I do, what God do give me, He give me money. He give me money for me to be able to take care of people I love, and that feels real good to do it. You know what I mean, so it's like a trade off, but it's not a choice that I would have made. If it was up to me, I would have a mom and dad. I'd be working at somewhere, being an engineer somewhere, having a wife and having a regular life. But God made it hard for most people from North Philly, mamas and them on crack, foster care. Nobody don't want you, so you got to do what you got to do to survive. A lot of people, a person that don't have them kind of life will never understand you because they never felt the depths of pain. But what it do make you, it make you invincible. Because even if you die, you okay. Even if you die, you okay. Hmm? Even if you die, you okay. You know what I'm saying? The battle's not yours. Man, I used to be in a foster. I used to be in a foster home, right? So, like every couple of days, we could be able to call home. Like if you got a home to call or somebody to call. And I remember being in the line to call because like I think it was like 6 of us, 7 of us at this particular foster home, and you got to wait in line on the steps. And I'm like, I don't got nobody to really to call, so I used to go there and act like I'm calling somebody. And I forgot what happened when they realized I was faking it, like I was acting like I'm talking to somebody, but I'm really not. And they made fun of me so bad, like, nigga, you ain't calling nobody. So what that did to me, I was like 9 or 10 years old. So what I started doing, even though I was wanting to try to call somebody, I would never get on the phone because I got caught faking it like I was talking to somebody. But, I mean, and I just want to try to call. I know my Aunt Barbara number 226-6961. I still know it. But like, I only want to try to call her because she might not answer and they're gonna be talking shit. And so I never tried to call nobody for like, you kid, I don't remember the time frame, but however long I was there, I never tried to call nobody. Nobody was like, I used to act like I didn't want to use the phone. But of course, most likely nobody would have answered anyway. But that's the way I grew up. I grew up living with people in places and knowing you not wanted, knowing nobody give a fuck about you, knowing it's different if your mom don't care about you. I'm talking about you're not even with your mom, you're not even with your family. You living in houses of people you don't know. And then when I ran away for the third one, I broke in the newsstand. When I broke in the newsstand, they caught the cops locked me up. I didn't even get in the newsstand. I was trying to break in the newsstand and get some candy bars. They caught me. They see I was on the run from a foster home. They put me in St. Michael's. I was there for like 9 months. I got out of there. I rob a store called Empire. I get caught. Go to St. Gabe's. Ran from St. Gabe's. I only there for a couple months. I robbed the market on Wayne and Shelton. Got caught for there. Went up Vision Quest for 2 years. 1992 to 1994. I got out of Vision Quest. Mind you, Vision Quest, you don't get home passes. There's no TV, there's no phones. You sleeping in a TP outside in TP for 2 years. I slept there for 2 years, 92 to 94. I get out of there. I went there, I was 5'4". I get out, I'm 6 feet. My clothes don't fit. I don't know. I ain't talking to my mom. I don't know where nobody at. I don't know nothing. I start doing robberies again. I get booked for 5 robberies. They booked me. I go to house correction in 1995. I was 16 years old. They trying to give me 30, 60. My sister Tajma worked at the house correction at the time. I got a public defender. I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. And I read this book called Before the Mayflower. Read this book, and it was talking about slavery and history. And because I never went to school. And I'm like, so I asked my teacher, is this book real or is it fiction? He said, it's real. I said, this real? And I started thinking about, I never knew why black people was poor. I never knew nothing. I just know I've been in jail. I know my mom don't give a fuck about me. I know my dad died when I was in front of me when I was 12. I know I don't got no future. I know most likely I'm not gonna be shit. So I used to always talk to my friends about how we gonna do a big rob an armored truck or a bank or some shit like that, right? So I'm fighting my cases with a public defender. This 1995, 1996. I beat all my cases, 5 robberies with a public defender, right? Shout out to Zach Holmes, rest in peace. He was my cellie. He died, got killed, whatever. I got out of jail. I'm 17. I'm like, what the fuck am I do? Right? I go to the army. I try to join the army. I go sign up for it. It was on Broad and Cherry. I take the test, whatever. I passed the test, and they said we want you, but you can't come. You 18. So I'm 17. I'm on 51st and Market selling crack. I get booked on 51st and Market selling crack. They lock me up. I'm at 55th and Pine police station, and I'm like, I can't. I'm just a fucking loser. Like fucking, I'm a loser. I fucking go. So I'm in 55th and Pine. Like, they're like, we want to use the phone. I ain't got nobody to call. But I had the Army recruiter number in my pocket, and I called her, Captain Cost. I called her. I said, Captain Cost, I'm in jail. She's like, what the fuck did you do? You only got a couple months left before you got to leave. I called her, and she said, oh my God, what did you do? I said, I sold crack to a cop. Let me see what I can do. 20 minutes later, they call me. I go outside. It's an Army person sitting outside the police station. They take me to a hotel. I stay there for like 3 months till I turn 18. I turn 18. The Army take me to Fort McClellan, Alabama. I'm down there. I signed up for 9 years. Like I'm never leaving the Army. When I go to Alabama to the Army, I got the lobster tail. I never seen lobster tail before. I never seen cream chip beef with the toast. I never seen uh I never seen all these foods. I'm like, I'm eating these foods. Like they gave me a gun. I got a grenade. I'm all this shit. Like, I'm like, thank you, God. I felt my calling. I felt my calling. I do basic training. I come home from basic training, get shot 9 times. In 1997, June the 27th, 1997. Boom, get locked up for homicide. Right after that, I'm in DC. I'm in a wheelchair, shot the fuck up. I'm 18, well, in a wheelchair, shot the fuck up. Like, crying, like, man, I can't. I wanted to go be in the Army the rest of my life. I wanted to be a fucking Army person or a cop or something in law enforcement or something. I'm in fucking instead I'm in prison for a homicide in a wheelchair. My dick don't work. My arm don't work. I'm fucked up, right? And I gave up. And then I had a daughter. She was a couple months old. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna try to be a rapper. I came with this idea. Let me try to be a rapper. Like, let me try to be a rapper. I mean, I was listening to some girl named Rafia. I'm like, Rafia, listen, um, at night I'll probably be screaming because I'll be having bad dreams. So don't judge me. My dick might not work because I got shot right there. So sometimes it don't work. This type of shit I was going through as a kid. You think I give a fuck about what these niggas talking about? I'm like, yo, my dick might not work. Right? She like, for real, I'm like, you know how to have that conversation with a bitch telling a bitch your dick might not work when you 19 or 18 years old? Your arm don't work, you don't got no money. And you like, man, whatever. So I used to sit up in the room and back then you couldn't get beats. I used to write all my songs over this shit called Jigga, what's my motherfucking name? So you had to write your songs over a song because you couldn't get instrumentals, right? And people laughing at you like, you're not gonna make it, nigga. You're not gonna be shit. You're not. But in your mind, you know you're gonna be shit. You know you got something to offer, even though you're in the worst predicament ever. You don't have no fucking money. You don't really got. You got it. Well, God always send me enough to make me survive, just enough to survive, just enough, right? To not just have to be like a bum on the corner, right? Right? Because I do a robbery. I do a robbery in a minute, right? Going through all this shit, right? So I'm living in the studio. My man living in the studio, and I moved to New York. So I'm in New York. I don't have no money. When I was in New York, the whole time in New York in 1998, I don't have no money. Shout out to Hip Dog. I went on the Hard Night Life tour with DMX. My man Hip Dog took me on there. But I don't have no money, but Hip Dog took care of me. And shout out to Hip Dog. I just took Hip Dog out last month. Got his little daughter some sneakers and some shoes. Let him know I loved him. Let him know I appreciate everything he ever did for me. All that, right? So I'm in New York for like a year, 10 months maybe. Jadakiss and Styles, like them, they like, we going to Philly for the Greek. You want to come with us to the Greek? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. I go with you. I ain't been home in like 9 months. I come to Philly for the Greek. I'm rapping against niggas that's battling, trying to rap for Jadakiss in the hotel lobby. Some niggas walk up on me and say, yo, who you, young boy? I'm like, I ain't Oschino. I ain't really nobody. Like, we know Jay-Z. You hot as shit. We take you up there tomorrow. I'm like, I ain't taking me up there tomorrow. Man, took me up there tomorrow. The next day, I get signed to Jay-Z by Jay-Z. I rap for Jay-Z for 2 hours, get signed on the spot. Changed my life, right? I stayed all that to say is that when you go through these type things as a young person building your foundation, this shit gonna make you or break you. Nobody could fucking break you. Nobody could fucking break you because you just built from a different type of pain, different type of struggle, different type of hustle. Right? But I was in New York. I remember it was this girl like me in New York. She lived in Harlem. And she like, yo, I like you. I think you cute, whatever, whatever. Let me tell you what I told her. I said, listen, I don't got no money. I said, I don't, I said, I told her, I said, I don't even want to bring you down. I have no, I told her, mind you, she my homie now. We never had sex or nothing, but I told her, I said, yo, I have nothing to add to your life. Nothing. Let me just take care of my business. And I said, and she used to bring me food and shit sometimes. She was like, yo, that's the most honest shit somebody ever said to me. Like I said, yo, but I'm trying. But I used to always call into like I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to get signed. I'm trying to do this. I'm living in Yonkers, right? She lived in Harlem, so it was kind of far. So she would like couldn't come see me like that. But I used to talk to her sometimes, and I was like, man, I don't have nothing to offer you. I don't even want to. I ain't feel like lying to a bitch. I ain't feel like saying, yo, I got out. I couldn't take you to the movies and nothing because I really dedicated my life to rap at the time. And I think about those nights and them days. I was out there in New York for 9 months, never fucked a girl. Never. Never. Do I see girls I want to fuck? Yes. But I'm like, I always felt like, why would I want to fuck this girl and I have nothing to offer her? Girls supposed to get things. You supposed to, not saying you have to, but I'm the type of nigga, I don't want to fuck you. I can't offer you nothing. I can't do nothing for you. I'm going to wait, right? I get on, whatever. As soon as I get signed in 1999, August 21st, they locked me up for a murder in 2000 that I didn't do, right? You think these niggas can hurt me? You think these niggas can make me feel? I felt everything already. Felt everything already. You think these niggas ain't never feel the shit I felt? These niggas ain't never been through. These niggas ain't never go to court niggas trying to give you the death penalty. These niggas never had bullets in their body, about to die on the ground. The cops come see you on the ground, about to die. They crying. They see you. You think I give a fuck about these niggas? Is saying raps. They say rap songs. They say rap songs. I felt what life felt like. Yo, my dad came and got me. Listen, my dad tried to kill my mom. I don't know. I was in foster care. I didn't know. But when he did it, he went on a run. He went to Texas and he got his life together, right? So when I first went to foster home, I was 9, right? So I'm 11. I ran from my second foster home, I think, or third, whatever. My dad see me. He in a Cadillac with my uncle. I'm like, damn, dad, I ain't see you in 2 years, dad. Last time I heard you stabbed my mom, try to kill her. He's like, I'm sorry, son. You know I was on drugs. I got my life together. Do you want to move with me? I'm like, I want to move with you, dad. Right? He said, I live in Texas though. I said, I don't give a fuck where you live at. I'm tired. I'm fucking living I had wingworms and shit on my head. I'm all fucking dirty, whatever. So he come get me. He take me to Texas. We get to Arlington, Texas, right there where Charleston White bitch ass from. I went to Bowles Middle School. I'm like, I never seen a refrigerator that got the ice. You could put the thing in, the ice come out. Oh, my dad making me breakfast. I was quiet around him because I didn't know him like that. So I never really talked to him like that. I was 11, right? I was down there 9 months. Then my dad died right in the house in front of me. He's from cancer. He just died in front of me. And when he died, right, I didn't even cry because the first thing I thought about where I'm gonna live at, where I'm about to go, like where I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? I had to catch a Greyhound at 12 years old from Texas back to Philly. And I remember I had a short set on because my dad died on November the 12th. It was freezing. It was still hot down Texas. So I go on the bus. I had on shorts. I get to Philly at the Greyhound station there by the gallery. Get off the bus. It was so fucking cold, right? I got shorts on. I forgot, I'm a kid. I forgot that the weather different because I was down in Texas so long. I forgot that it'd be cold in Philly. And my dad, only thing he left me was a watch, right? The first day I get back, now North Philly look dirty to me because Arlington looked real clean. I go to sleep. My mom stole the watch. My dad left me first night. So it brought me back to reality, nigga. You back in North Philly, nigga. You gotta get on your shit. And I remember from that day on, I was like, nigga, fuck this world. I'm gonna get mine. I don't give a fuck if I gotta take it. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I'm gonna get mine. I'm not letting nobody not let me get mine. I'm not gonna sit here and be crying about how hard my life is. I'm not gonna be sad crying. Oh, my dad died. My mom smoked crack. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get mine. And I think a lot of niggas, what they problem is, they got the wrong mind frame. They got the fucking wrong mind frame. So they see me, I'm a fucking soldier for real. This ain't no fucking talking. Everything I'm telling you is true. Everybody will tell you it's true. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I do know, the whole time I was going through all this shit, God was with me the whole time. Because if he wasn't, I wouldn't have survived. There's no way. Wasn't smart enough to survive. I wasn't smart enough to know what to do to survive. So when people say they believe in God, but they scared at the same time, they don't believe in God how I believe in God. When I die, I'm a smile. When I die, I'm a smile like God. You let me see the depths of hell, but you let me be successful and understand I was worth something and me love myself. Those times I didn't love myself. Those times I hated myself. Those times I was being embarrassed about myself. Because I'm a realist. I'm the type of nigga like this, babe. Listen, I'm fucking broke as shit. I ain't the type of nigga to be fronting because when you front, you gotta keep lying. You know, like a nigga wake up every day like he going to work, but he don't got no job. I'm the type of nigga like, that's too stressful for me. I'm like, babe, I'm broke as shit, and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be back when I get my shit together. That's me. Like, I mean, but God, let me be able to be really successful.